at Chapala Gardens, and this is Cook with Jake and Joy, Season 9. And I don't think we've ever shot anything here, Derek.
I don't think so.
We've come over here and picked
We
some
did our
veggies.
intro. We've done our intro. We've gathered.
Here?
Yeah, we did an intro here.
Did we?
Last season, yep.
It's too nice here.
We were up north.
Well, we've done our intro here once.
I don't think so.
I promise
I think
you.
you're
I'll
like
bet one of bet.
hallucinating.
Let's bet.
Let's bet.
Okay.
Okay. There's a way to check that out. All right, so today up here on Chapala Gardens, we're going to make something that we don't grow on Chapala Gardens, which is fruit salad.
Yeah.
But we just really wanted to share the beauty of how we grow. These are aeroponic growing systems. We have been running this farm. Jake ran it commercially for 2 years, and now my husband runs it as a nonprofit.
Runs it.
And tell them about the internship program that we did.
Yeah, so we connected with the university here, UC Santa Barbara. Wow, it's bright. And through the environmental studies program, we created a internship program so they could get class credit for working on the farm. And it was a cool way to get kids who are already interested in this topic to learn about this new way of growing. It's awesome.
Yeah, because it's really a sustainable way. It gives people food security. It gives people who wouldn't otherwise have access to gardening a way to garden, and so we love it. And so to be able to shoot some episodes up here will be really awesome. All right, so for this recipe, you can really use any fruits that you want. What we used is mango, kiwi, strawberries, 6 strawberries, half an apple. I like Fuji apples myself. Cord, I don't peel them, I leave the peels on. Blueberries, pineapple, and mint, and a little bit of coconut. All fresh, all at their peak of ripeness. Now, it sounds silly to say we're doing an episode on making a fruit salad, right?
Right, like how hard could that be?
Everybody makes a fruit salad. Yeah. But actually there are some nuances to making fruit salad, and you just jump in anytime that you want to correct me. But you want to have a variety of colors. You want to have a variety of textures. So I always put apple in my fruit salads.
Mm-hmm.
You used to, when you were going to college, I made this every day for you.
Yep.
And you also want to think about putting some herbs in. You can use a whole host of herbs in them. And we're going to use mint today. And
basil is really good in fruit salad.
So is tarragon.
Oh, interesting. I have never tried that.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different things. You can add coconuts.
You could put like chia seeds. You could put hemp hearts.
Yeah, so there's so many ways to make a fruit salad be more than just a fruit salad.
Yeah.
I know you like to put fruit on your salad that we're going to do in another episode in this season.
The other thing that I think people misstep with fruit salad is they make the pieces too big.
Exactly. That was my next point. You know that.
Maybe you guys should talk before the episode.
That would take all the fun out of it.
Yes, they make them too big, and you want to make sure that they're similar in size too, because you want to be able to get some of everything in one bite.
Yeah, at least a couple things in one bite. Otherwise, you're just eating one piece at a time. It's not a fruit salad. It's just eating fruit.
And then the last little tidbit that I learned actually preparing for this is because I normally buy the whole fruit. And sometimes the fruit isn't right. Like I wanted mango. And the produce guy knew a lot about mango. And he said, oh man, that mango's not going to be ripe for 2 days. He said, you'd be better off buying it packaged where it's already ripened. Same thing with the watermelon. He said, not only is it not ripe, but you're actually getting a better deal. And this is organic.
Which I would never think. I would think, I automatically think it's going to cost more because someone had to take the time to cut it up. So obviously it's going to cost more.
But in some cases it's true. In some cases it's not true.
And with watermelon, most people don't eat a whole watermelon. So to be able to get a little bit and not waste.
Right. Well, Jameson has been through this already. Yes. Now, I don't typically like oranges in fruit salad, and I'm not going to put this in. The particular recipe we looked at calls for an orange. And it's great to use an orange, but you can also use orange zest.
Ooh, that's nice. I think I'd like that better.
Yeah, which is kind of a cool idea. And for sure we're using berries, and we're going back to the whole GBOMBS. You want to tell people what GBOMBS is?
So GBOMBS is Joel Fuhrman's idea that if you get all these things into your diet on a daily basis, you're going to have pretty optimal health. And it's greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, seeds, and then we add avocado. So GBOMBS is what we say. So you're going to have the berries in here that are going to fit that.
And if you added the chia seeds, and actually we're adding greens in the mint.
True.
I mean, herbs are really high in antioxidants. I know you've got some stuff to
share
about that.
The mint.
Now, do you like this size?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Because you can talk about mint while I put these in.
Yeah, well, one other thing that I would say is that people like to do in fruit salad is to put lime. That's a fun thing to do as well. So that's one thing
it also keeps it from getting brown.
But so mint has got really cool health benefits. So it helps to relieve indigestion, which I think that's a kind of a commonly known one. Helps to relieve,
that's why they make peppermints and stuff like that.
Helps relieve IBS symptoms, which I think is kind of similar along those same lines. It helps to mask bad breath, obviously, from the mint.
Would you
My
like
bad.
some?
Yeah, Derek, back it up. It also, one other thing that I was going to mention that is not known as much, but I can't remember it now. So
It's
those are
about
the ones.
producing breast milk, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it actually helps to reduce breastfeeding pain. So if you're experiencing pain breastfeeding, it's supposed to help with that.
So I also don't like it when you get more than one kind. So like if you're starting out with a base, like I don't ever put more than half an apple.
Yeah, you don't want like too much apple. You
Right, you want enough
amounts.
because you want it to be crunchy, right? This recipe called for a whole apple. I like to leave the seeds on. I mean the peels on. There's more
Yes.
nutrition in the peels. But I am going to take the core out. There is a chemical like cyanide in apple seeds. My mom used to eat the apple right down to the core.
Yeah.
And I know people who eat
My
apple
husband
seeds.
does that.
He eats the apple seeds?
He eats the whole apple.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, someday he may die of cyanide
Yeah.
poisoning from
Well,
all, I don't know.
I think it's, I don't know.
Maybe Jake just tells people that he does that. So one day when he shows up with cyanide poisoning, you're like, yep, that's believable.
I told you for years he was eating that.
He's a sweetie. He's a sweetie. I also really like to put blueberries, and I often will put raspberries, but right now, I mean, I don't know what's going on, man, but I saw a package of raspberries at Whole Foods. It was $8.99.
Oh my goodness.
So I said, we're not going to put raspberries into this fruit salad. But we are going to put a whole half an apple. I love apples for so many reasons. I mean, boron is one of the main, not main, but it's in apples, and it's a really calming property. I should eat a lot more apples. Do you like that size okay?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah?
I think if we could cut them smaller, but I think it's good. I think it's all right.
So we're just going to add the rest of those apples. And I think that's, I actually often use a half an apple as the gauge of what else I'm going to put in there.
Yeah.
Now, I like to put watermelon in fruit salad, but it does make the fruit salad get mushy faster.
Right.
So your call whether or not we do that. Jameson will eat it if we don't put it in.
Yeah, let's skip it.
We are going to put some pineapple in there.
Skip it because we're probably going to eat it over the next couple of days, and I think that makes it. If you're going to eat it in one sitting, I think that's different.
Right.
But if you're going to save it, I think that makes it really extra mushy.
Yeah.
Then I'm just going to take a piece then.
Yeah. Go
Okay,
ahead.
you can go ahead. That's
Get
fine.
in there.
That's fine.
And what red fruits have is bromelain, which helps to keep your skin protected from sunday. Lycopene. What did you say?
Bromolin's in pineapple.
Lycopene. Okay.
Boron is what's in apples. Yeah.
Lycopene is in red fruits, and that helps to protect your skin against sun damage. So it helps to protect against cancers and skin
Yeah. So
cancers
tomatoes, watermelon.
Yeah.
Even nectarines.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
and then pineapple has bromelain in it, which helps with muscle soreness, and so it helps with getting rid of lactic acid. So it helps you to really repair after.
Talk about what you did when all your years of playing sports.
Yeah. Well,
actually, what?
Yeah, I was
going to say
what you did. I was going to say what you did. And I drank freshly juiced pineapple juice every morning that my mom made for us.
It has to come from actual pineapple. But yeah, that's how she woke up every day, with a glass of pineapple juice. And Jake never, ever missed a game or practice for injury or illness the whole time that she played 4 high school sports and 2 Division I college sports.
Yeah, pineapple will do it.
And I know that the plant concentrates that we've been using for 26 years have also made a huge difference for you, but also just, the more fruits. They say that 35 a week is what you want to get. It's not the quantity, it's the variety.
Right.
And I think that's so key. Now, kiwi is not something, kiwi kind of makes my mouth feel a little fuzzy.
Yeah, I don't do kiwi very often, but I do like it.
You want to stir that up?
That's funny. I was just going to do that. I didn't know if you wanted me to do it just yet.
And then I'm going to add the blueberries. Look how everything just pops. The colors, all the different
pretty.
colors. I love that. Love, 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 love that.
I also don't love a fruit salad that's like just melons.
Right, I hate that.
What happens a lot. Which,
I hate that.
I
They do that because it's cheap.
You're right.
And then what they do is they cut them up and they leave them in the. So I always ask when I'm at a restaurant
what's in it.
Yeah, and then I ask, could you scoop out most of I'd like most of the grapes, please, or most of the berries.
Right.
I really don't like lemon. I mean, really don't like melon.
Right.
Your dad hates it. He
Yeah.
just absolutely hates it. So
Yeah.
we're just going to sprinkle a little, not too much, because it's going to overpower the
Yeah.
wonder. You want to just stir that up? Do you want me to put coconut in it or
Yeah,
not?
I love
Little coconut.
Yeah, coconut in there.
And once again, every single thing in here has nutritional content. It's not like a lot of times when people have a vegan diet, they think, oh, well, I'm just not getting anything bad for me. But with this, you're actually getting this amazing, amazing high quality food. I'm super excited to try this.
I don't have a fork.
How is it?
Germs. Germs.
This is only for me, so I'm going to stick it back in here.
Look at how beautiful that is. I mean, that's just like made for, and you know, this is a great thing to bring for dessert if you're going to someone's house, or, you know.
That mint is really good.
And, you know, a lot of people, when they're going to bring a potluck, rarely do they bring a really cool fruit salad like this. I used to bring this to my Toastmasters group, and people would just lose their minds over it.
I brought it to a couple of potlucks, too, and it feels like, oh, that's going to be boring. People are crazy for it. With the coconut, I feel like makes it really good.
And if you do everything that we said, you make sure that you've got really ripe fruit, not too ripe, that you cut the pieces. I like that spoon, it's really great. You cut the pieces, you add some kind of an herb for the extra flavor. People just go wild for it, and people who normally don't eat fruit will eat this fruit salad. So we hope you'll try it and let us know what you think.
See you next time.
Bye.